Scoobity bop. Scoobity bop. Oh, scoobity bop. Look where we're at now. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, Barney's World plushes are out now. They're out at Walmart. They came to my Walmart recently. Here's footage of me going to my Walmart to find them. I actually was looking for the past week or so because sometimes Walmart will update saying that there's stuff at the store and then there actually won't be, or sometimes it'll say they're out of stock at your store, but then they actually are just loaded all the way up. So yeah, they're finally at my store. I didn't want to get them online. I wanted to get them in person because, you know, I was born in '99. I'm 26 now, and I've never seen Barney like actually in a store, and I wanted to experience that for myself. So here we are. This is the Barney's World line of plushes. They're actually really nice. I was going to get Barney and only Barney, like one of him, but then I saw BJ, or Billy, whatever, BJ. I saw BJ and Baby Bob as well, and I was like, I gotta get them. I gotta get at least one. And also, if you look at the footage that I just showed, they were pretty they were like almost out. I believe this is the first day that they stocked up at my Walmart. It was on a side wing, and they were like almost cleaned out of Barney, BJ, and Baby Bob, which was kind of crazy. These are made by Fisher-Price, and they were about $10 each, which is really, really good for a plush like this. We're gonna take a look at them. We're gonna go, let's do Barney last. We're gonna go and do, excuse me, we're gonna do Baby Bop first because she's the strangest looking of all three. So this is Baby Bop, and like I said, this is Fisher-Price. They've had the Barney license many times in the past, back in like the 90s and the 2000s. So if anyone was gonna get a Barney plush right, it was going to be them. Unfortunately, I think Baby Bop just came out looking a little strange. These are, of course, the Barney's World variants of the characters. You can see the tag right here. It does say Mattel, Barney's World, and her plush looks a good bit different than what her actual model is, which is kind of strange. Fisher-Price in there. I actually want to see the tag. I didn't get to really inspect these while I was in the store. What does it say in here? Okay, we still got the Hit Entertainment stuff. Lions Partnership, Barney, that's the tag. Anyway, this is the Baby Bop plush from Barney's World. For whatever reason, she doesn't have teeth. I'm looking, BJ doesn't either, or Billy, I don't care. I'm gonna keep calling him BJ. They don't have teeth. Barney does, but they don't. I don't understand why that is. It's a little strange. She looks more like her costume variant from Barney and Friends without the teeth. It's just kind of bizarre, I think. I really don't like how she's missing her bow. She's missing the bow in Barney's World, of course, as well. So this isn't the plush's fault, but I feel like the bow would have been really nice to have here to keep her from blending in with herself. There's a whole bunch of green when it could be broken up a lot easier. Her eyes are supposed to be pink. They come out looking a little bit more red than they should. Not a big deal. Very nice. I like the texture of these plushes. Very soft. You can see the sort of ripply texture on the stomach, which is actually on the models, even though they're not stuffed animals in the show. Take that as you will. It's almost as if they were going to be stuffed animals and then they decided not to be. I don't know, or maybe they I'm not gonna say anything. On the back, no spots. I don't think she had spots on her model. I could be wrong, I don't remember, but there's no spots on the back. Very just bare and green, but like, she looks okay. I don't like her crest up here. For some reason, her crest is, sometimes when you see her in the store, she's like this, and just completely covering her hair tuft, and she can actually stay like that. You have to kind of uncurl it. Actually, you know, it looks better. I think I just had to fluff it out, but there's Baby Bop. Not really too much else to say about her. She looks a bit more stylized here than she does in the show. What am I trying to say? She looks more stylized compared to the other plush, is what I mean to say. She doesn't really look all that much like her model, but there's Baby Bop. Not too terrible. You got the feet and everything. Also, the tag. Let's go over the tag last. The tag has just the standard Fisher-Price stuff. It's got the Barney logo in pink, it looks like. This doesn't look like a purple. It looks like a pink. Fisher-Price again. And yeah, so there's Baby Bop, and we're gonna go on to Billy, I guess, now. All right, so now we've got Billy, AKA BJ. We've got his tag in green and his model. There's not gonna be anything else interesting on his tag. I don't know why I'm bothering to look at that. His crest is also kind of strange. It comes very like this in the store. You gotta kind of unfurl it. He's got his hair tuft. Same deal with Baby Bop. I don't like that they removed what made him him. The colors just kind of blend in with each other. His isn't as bad because his hair tuft is orange as opposed to him just being yellow. And on the topic of that, his yellow is not really yellow. It's more like an orange. And even when you look at the tag, you can tell the color is different. I don't know why they specifically went with like an orange color for him. Not that it's terrible, it's definitely different, just was not expecting that. No spots on the back. Again, I don't remember if he has spots on the back on his 3D model in Barney's world. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. No teeth, just like Baby Bop's. Looks kind of like the BJ had teeth in the cartoon, in Barney and Friends. So weird. He's got his spots. Not a bad plush. Again, the texture is really nice. He's got his horn right here. Just standard BJ. They all also have this little tag, this star tag. I imagine this is for if you know, the stores want to hang them on a J-hook instead of a side wing. They can just do that. Very smart actually to put for Fisher Price to do that. They could probably hang these in like the baby aisle, the toddler aisle. So I thought that was kind of neat. So there's Billy, or BJ, whatever. He is not bad. And then, of course, is Barney. Needless to say, Barney is the best looking of the three, I think, in my opinion, at the very least. You got his tag right here in yellow. There's the Barney's World Barney model. Another different variant. They keep making new variants of that model, and it's very weird. I don't know why they don't just stick with one. They keep like tweaking the same one over and over again. But nevertheless, on the back, you've got his spots in a certain array. I don't know if they're correct or not. I don't really care either. This is a really nice Barney plush. I like the way that it looks. It's very stylized because it's Barney's World, of course. I think he looks better than the model, honestly. I really do. Especially when you look at the Barney's World model on the J-hook, or sorry, the side wing that these plushes come in. It's not a great render of that model. I think this plush looks really good. Just adds a different take on Barney, a different design for Barney. You got his toes nicely stitched, I guess. Karan of Mr. K's Clubhouse actually pointed out to me and a friend that, like, for whatever reason, Fisher Price sewed the legs on separately as opposed to just having it as one full thing. We're gonna compare it to a different plush in a second, but I don't know why they did that. I feel like a lot of like baby plushes and toddler plushes do this, where it's just like an extra thing that's not entirely necessary. They just kind of made it like a problem that it didn't need to be. He's got his teeth and of course that little weird ridge that they added for the model. I don't like that, but that's what they wanted to do for Barney's World, I guess. It's really stupid. The inside of the mouth is like this burgundy kind of color. It's not like a black or a pink that you would normally expect from a Barney plush. Again, look, this is a really nice version of Barney. Now, one thing that I don't like is that they always do this pose. I'm so sick of this pose for Barney plush. We have this right here, excuse me, and then we have this. This is the Eco Barney plush that came out in, I believe, 2021, before any of the reboot, relaunch stuff happened for Barney. So this came out, it's like recycled material, and it was a really big deal. It actually sold out very quickly because people wanted Barney. So like they've been doing this pose for a long time. This is a Mattel Barney plush from, again, 2021. They've done it a bunch more before. This is a plush that Jen, the voice of Baxter in Mr. K's Clubhouse, got from me a while ago. She gave me this plush, and I don't actually know what year this is. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. 2011. Oh, I'm sorry. 2011. So you can already see they do this pose a lot. It's just like a very standard Barney pose, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they use the same patterns. You can actually kind of see the patterns are very similar between all of them. And there's also like a swimming Barney from way before that as well, during the Hit Entertainment era, that uses this pose. They love using this pose for Barney, and again, I don't hate it. I'm just kind of sick of it. I kind of wish they would do something more like a crouching pose, like the Studio Barney plushes from the show. They're never gonna do it, but I think that would be really nice just because this pose is very tired. Him just sitting down, which he never does. I don't know, it's a little annoying and a little uncreative, but whatever. I can kind of forgive it being that this Barney is so stylized, so not that big a deal. And then lastly, but not least, I'm going to compare them to the 1990 Dakin. This was, of course, the very first Barney plush ever released back in 1990 during Barney and the Backyard Gang, way before any reboot nonsense, before Barney and Friends. And as you can see, very, very, very different. We've really come a long way since the Dakin from 1990. And honestly, I love them both. I think this plush for Barney is like the best thing they could have released right now. Get people interested in him again. And I don't know, I like the way this plush looked. I wasn't sure if I was going to get the Barney's World Barney plush just because I haven't been watching Barney's World. I'm just not interested in it. But seeing Barney on the shelf again was so nice. And again, they're pretty affordable. They're $10. That's not bad for a plush at all. They could have easily done $15 and I would have been very mad. I'm not paying $45 to get a set of these. But yeah, so that's the Barney's World plushes. They're at Walmart. I don't know if they'll be exclusive to Walmart. I'm assuming so. Maybe it'll be exclusive. Maybe it'll branch out at some point. But that's where I found them. And I think they're pretty neat. Let me know what you guys think of these designs. And I would love to hear if you're getting any of them, which one is your favorite design-wise for these plushes. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See you. Amanda, Austin, Brandon, Chaco, Daniel, Emilia, Helen, Ian, Luke, Matt, Matthew, Quirky Girl.